Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1363. How Long It Really Takes to Start a Business by Stephen Worley of LifeSkillsThatMatter.com. And I'm Dan, I am your host here, and welcome to Optimal Work Daily, where I read to you every single day of the week, helping you to improve your business life through these great blogs that we find on all sorts of work-related topics. So let's jump right into it now as we hear from Stephen and optimize your life. How Long It Really Takes to Start a Business by Stephen Worley of LifeSkillsThatMatter.com. You might want to start a business to gain location independence, creative freedom, or time freedom. Social media ads flying through your feed offering attractive promises like how to make $5,000 a month from anywhere, make 6 figures in less than a year, and hustle your way to $10,000 a month with no idea and no experience. But how long does it take to achieve financial stability? The honest answer? You might not want to hear how long it really takes to start a business. It took me 5 years to consistently earn about the same monthly income I had from my last job. From my interviews with 500 plus solopreneurs, the average length of time it takes to gain financial stability is 2 years on average. From the moment they commit to researching their idea to the moment their business is paying them the same amount of monthly income from their most recent job is 2 years. That might seem like a long time, especially when you're used to getting a new job in a matter of weeks, if not months. My visit to the Amazon jungle in Brazil during the summer of 2019 reminded me that everything has its own natural pace, and growth can't be forced, including starting your business. You can try to hack your way to growth, but you'll most likely burn yourself out even if you achieve financial stability. Starting a business takes time, like growing acai. During my visit to the Amazon, I learned about growing acai for profit from my host, Evandro Pereira Diaz. He told me when he bought his land in 2012, he planted 800 acai trees. It would take another 4 years before they were mature enough to start producing berries. He harvested just 20 baskets during his first season. 2 years later, he harvested 400 baskets. Each year, he reinvests his profits to plant more trees and to maintain the land. In the next few years, he says he'll be harvesting 300 baskets a week throughout the season. As I listened to Evandro, I couldn't help but think that growing acai was the perfect analogy for growing a business. Like growing acai, growing a business takes time, and for good reason. When you're starting a business, you're not getting a new job. You're completely changing how you work, how you make a living, and even your identity. It takes time to absorb all that change in your life. 4 startup learning curves. Starting a business takes longer than you might realize because you're learning 4 new ways of working simultaneously. How to manage yourself, how to validate a business idea, how to create systems, and how to find clients and/or customers. Taking on any one of those learning curves is steep all on its own. When you're starting a business, though, you're tackling each one of them at the same time without even realizing it. I believe the simplest business model to try first is making money from what you already know by doing it for people you already know. Basically, how can you turn your most marketable skill from your profession or current job into a consulting, freelancing, or coaching opportunity that continues to serve clients in your network or industry? Why? This approach helps ease 2 of the 4 startup learning curves from the previous list. Number 2, validate your business idea. And number 4, find clients. You won't have to validate your idea because you are transferring your skills from employment to self-employment. Staying focused on serving your current industry will also make finding clients much easier because you can rely on your existing connections. The remaining 2 learning curves are the toughest for most people. First, how to manage yourself. When you think about it, our conventional employment system always tells us how, when, where, on what, and with whom to work. Learning how to manage yourself is one of the hardest feats you'll ever have to accomplish because you can't fire yourself, so you have to learn how to deal with yourself. And the last is how to create systems. Remember, you aren't creating a job for yourself. You are building a system, and most of us have never done that before. It's a big mind shift to learn how to earn money from a system you've built rather than trading your minutes for dollars as you've been taught as a conventional employee. Recognition of these 4 startup learning curves alone will now help you move through them faster, thus helping you get your business to financial stability more quickly. Learn how to start managing yourself. If you're ready to start working for yourself, I tell people to start learning about yourself first. Why? You need to evaluate the most important resource of your business, you, and the biggest obstacle in your business, you. The more you learn about yourself, the more effectively you can manage yourself. You just listened to the post titled, How Long It Really Takes to Start a Business by Stephen Worley of LifeSkillsThatMatter.com. And thank you to Stephen for giving us permission to narrate from his blog quite regularly across our network. And you can come visit his site, which I do have linked for you in this episode's description, as well as at oldpodcast.com. Stephen started the website Life Skills That Matter back in 2016 with the idea of showing you how work is changing as you know it and how you can change work to your advantage. And he certainly knows a lot about self-employment because he's been working for himself since getting laid off back on Election Day 2000. Stephen is obsessed with researching and experimenting with alternative ways of working, and he now makes enough money to live the life he wants without losing his mind from overworking. He also has a podcast of his own where he has interviewed over 500 people who've made that transformation to self-employment, and it's called Life Skills That Matter Podcast. You can find that on his site as well. Again, it's lifeskillsthatmatter.com. And that wraps up another edition of our show, Optimal Work Daily. I hope you enjoyed the post today and that you'll join me again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.